Hello, my name is Victoria and I'm doing this video to give you more info on my background and why I decided to join Arbonne and start my own part-time business alongside my full-time job. So I work in the oil and gas industry. I'm a project manager within the oil and gas industry, specialising within supply chain in IT and working on those kind of projects. I've been doing that now for the past like 18 months, and I've been in the oil and gas industry for about 9 years. So I really enjoy my job. And in 2014, start of 2015, obviously the oil price crashed. For those of you who either work in that industry or you're aware of it, and that was something that I had never planned for. So when I came out of uni, very naive, thought, I've got a job, like I don't have to worry, about that in the future. Like this is me set up. I just have to work hard, and then I'll work my way up and through the company. So never even thought that this was really, a potential scenario that could happen. Very young and naive, as I said. So I was then suddenly faced with the prospect of being made redundant, which had never really occurred to me. And when that reality hit, I had actually just bought my first flat like 6 months before. And, I bought that myself. I didn't have an extra, income coming in from a partner or anything like that. And I thought, right, I really need to make sure that I have a backup plan, that I am financially secure. And that was when I was introduced to Arbonne. So I had been thinking about going back and maybe doing waitressing at the weekend. I used to do that before I went to uni. And I thought, why do I want to go backwards in my life? Because I went to uni to get a better job. So I didn't want to go back to doing that. But when I heard about Arbonne, I realised that it was really smart because it was online based, it was part time, I could fit it in around my working hours. It wasn't a lot of time to input into that business, I just had to do it consistently. And it was in health and wellness. So something totally separate from oil and gas because I didn't want something that was potentially linked to the oil price. So health and wellness, massive industry, growing year on year. People are wanting to, feel better, look younger. Like that's never really going to change. So I thought, right, this is a growing industry, something I can see huge potential in. So why don't I have my side business within the health and wellness industry? So when Arbonne was presented to me, I was a customer to start with because I was looking to, improve the quality of skincare and things that I was using. I mean, I wasn't really, using skincare regularly. I wasn't investing in good products. So for me, that was my first step, and I was a customer first of all. I loved the products. I noticed a difference within the first like week to 2 weeks. I was recommending it naturally to people. People were noticing a difference in my skin, and I thought, right, I'm just gonna do the business. So I started off, really focusing and learning what I needed to learn. It was a completely new industry to me, so I had to be coachable and listen to the people that had been successful, and that's what I did. So within the first few months, I'd promoted to the first level and was, earning, enough money to, cover some of my mortgage and my bills, which to me was a huge difference at the time because it took away some of that uncertainty that, I was facing with the potential redundancy. Fortunately, I have kept my job, but I have been at risk, 3 times in the last 4 years, which is a lot to go through emotionally. And for me, it has been really assuring to have this business because I've now built it to a point where it is my backup plan, it is my extra income, and I don't have the same stress and worry that a lot of other people do when we are facing those redundancies. So for me, even though I started it, just to earn some extra money, once I saw the ethics of the company, the value that the company added, to people who were being successful, the value of it added to my life, the community of people that we had, the training and development that we get, which is all included, I thought, right, this is where I need to be. So over the past 6 years, I have run my business alongside my full-time job. I hours obviously fluctuate with my work, so my business is really flexible around that. And what I do to ensure that I still am consistent within my business is I actually get up an hour earlier than I did before to work on myself, not just my business, but on myself, on my mindset. And that is what I do. So I fit most of my business in before I've even started work. And then in the evenings, I will sometimes do a little bit extra, but most of what I do is in the morning. And I would give you that piece of advice and that tip regardless of what business you're in. If you want to really start winning your day and seeing a difference day to day and being consistent, your morning routine is the secret behind a lot of people's success. So yeah, so I now show other people how to start their own business, because Arbonne works a bit like a franchise. It's a network marketing company, so it's a business in a box. You are, everything's set up for you, all the legal stuff, the marketing, your website, all of that is set up for you. So I help people register. They get their own website from Arbonne. And then I coach and train them, show them everything they need in order to have a successful business. And I meet their effort. So, it's an effort-based business. So if you are, start with your business, you're not committing to it, then, you will struggle to see results, because it's like anything. It's effort-based. And, if you were to start a new traditional business and you ignored it for 3 weeks of the month and then looked at it for 1 week, then you're going to have that ups and downs within your business, and the same is reflective within Arbonne. But one of the massive positives is that you are in control. You are in control of your effort. You are rewarded for your effort. And I know, especially things in corporate, sometimes we don't feel valued. We can do extra hours. We can maybe be doing the same job as someone else, but not being paid the same. Whereas in Arbonne, it's a level playing field. Everyone starts at the same level. You have the same opportunity as everyone else to grow your business. You can overtake people that introduce you to the business if you build a more successful business than them. So everything is directly related to your effort, which I love. Also, with things the way they have been in 2020, people are looking for an online-based business, especially in health and wellness. It has been a market that hasn't really seen any decline in growth this year, because people are putting their health first. We have a huge range of nutrition, which is mainly all focused on gut health. So we are focused on healthy living from the inside out. So we have the nutrition, we have the skincare, we have makeup, we have personal care, we have everything for you to switch your consumable products to Arbonne. So you're spending that money anyway, so why not switch it to purchasing from your own store at an amazing discount? So that alone is a great reason to switch your brand, because you're already going to be buying that anyway, so why not have a bigger discount? But also, the quality of the products are incredible. We have lots of certifications. If you want to find out more, I can send you a link to our ingredient policy, but we are vegan certified, we're gluten-free, kosher, we're cruelty-free. We have a not allowed list where we ban over 2,000 ingredients from going into our products. We are clean, pure, safe, beneficial products. So that's what people are looking for. Consumers are more aware of what's going in their products, and they know what shouldn't be in their products now. So when I started 5-6 years ago, that wasn't something I was aware of, but now people are becoming more aware. And another certification we have, which speaks to our sustainability in Arbonne, is the B Corporation certification we have. So if you've never heard of a B Corp, go and Google it. I recommend that you look into it and start looking at companies that have this certification. They're companies that have sustainability at the heart of their business. They are balancing people, planet, and their profit. So they are not just focused on the balance sheet and the bottom line. They are looking at their impact that they have in the communities where they operate and also around the world. So that is a certification that I believe in the next 5-10 years we will all be looking for within our products, because we have to start taking care of the environment. And we have to start thinking more than just single use. And one of the things we are really looking at just now is our the products, to make sure they're circular within Arbonne, so that when they're created, that they're not just single use. So a lot of our packaging is moving to maybe glass packaging, where we can either refill the products or we can easily recycle them. We've partnered with TerraCycle, who recycle like the hard to recycle plastic tops and things from some of our products, and that then goes into kids play park equipment and benches and things like that. So we're making sure that our products, when they are used, that they're not just single use, and that they can be reused or they can be fully recycled. So that's just one of the incredible initiatives that we have within this company. So for me, it ticked all of the boxes. It was online. Yes, we still do things in person. Obviously 2020 has been different, but we are available to just be 100% online as well, which is reason why in 2020 so far we have grown by 46% in the UK. That is incredible. When most companies are just trying to break even and get through this storm, we've actually grown by 46%. It's incredible, because people are looking for an internet-based business. They're looking for something that they can work from home, something that's flexible around their work schedule, around their families, around their commitments. And also, it's in health and wellness. It's a consumable product, so people, when they run out of the product, they will reorder. So you're going to have that sort of recurring income if you build that client base, as well as introduce other people to the team as well. So I coach and mentor people from, all different parts of the world. So, I've got a team in Australia as well. So that works quite well with the UK for time difference, because we either speak to them in the morning or the evening. But it also means that there's people, purchasing the products and running their business when I'm asleep. And that's something that, if you wanted to have a global business, I mean, that would take so much setup, so much financial cost. You can literally start Arbonne for £30. You then purchase your products, that you want to use personally. So whether you want to start the 30 Days to Healthy Living plan, or, purchase the skincare or the makeup, you can start by switching your brand and sharing it with others. That is as straightforward as it is. I've been looking into, traditional retail businesses for some ideas that I have. It is so much effort and there's so much to think about. I took it for granted how easy it was to set up my Arbonne business and the low financial risk, because the worst thing that's going to happen is that if you decide to quit, if you decide to stop, that you will have some nice products. You'll probably still continue to be a product user, because there's nothing else like the products on the market. So once you use the brand, you will fall in love with it. So you'll probably just become a product user for years to come, which is still fantastic. So that is your worst case scenario. The best case scenario is that you really make this business work. You start to see, the income from the business. You start to see the reward, the recognition. You start to help other people. This business can become your full-time income, still based on part-time hours if you work it like a business and not just a hobby. But there's lots of scope for everything in between as well. So if you're interested in hearing more, happy to have a chat with you, because there's lots of different things. I like to tailor fit it to you and your personal circumstance. Obviously, I've talked about how it's worked for me, but hopefully you can see the potential with this business. And it's the best decision that I made. I'm so thankful to my past self for saying yes to this business, because I did have to overcome, some obstacles, and some people saying, why are you doing Arbonne? You work, you have a successful job, like, why do you need something like Arbonne? Well, you never know when your job is going to quit you. I'm not saying that people come into this to quit their job, because I enjoy my job, but you don't know when your job's going to quit you. And that's the reality that I faced. We all need a backup plan. If 2020 has taught us anything, it's that we have to do something that we're passionate about. Life's too short to be waiting till retirement to do all the things we want to do. So for me, I live life to the fullest. I make sure I go on the holidays I want to go on, that I see the friends and family, that I'm close with, that I put my fitness and my health first. Like, that's one of the main things for me to come out of joining Arbonne, is that it's given me the focus I needed on my own health, which then led on to me, becoming really fit and really active. I am the fittest that I've ever been in my life, and that is because I started with the healthy living journey through Arbonne, which then spurred me on to take my fitness really seriously. So I am so, so grateful for being introduced to this company almost 6 years ago now, and I am so excited to share this business with other people. So if you'd like to chat more, please let me know. But thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and as I said, any questions, just let me know.